Hey, what's up guys, it's Franklin Manuel here, and in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can create a free landing page for your affiliate marketing business in just 10 minutes. Yeah, so basically a landing page is a focus page or a standalone web page for your product or service where you can actually drive, targeted traffic to a page that is specific, to that product you're selling or a service. So as an affiliate marketer, you have several products, or even as an online marketer, basically on the internet, right? You have several products and services you are selling, but you want to create a landing page because you want to, market or set up a campaign for one particular product or a particular service that you want to set up a campaign for. And this will basically help you when you are sending traffic over to that particular landing page. These guys they have a focus, right? They know that, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to get when I'm visiting this particular page. And this way you can actually cut down distractions, and you get to increase your sales from having a landing page for your product or your service. In this particular video today, I'm going to be using this simple tool called system.io. And in order to get to this particular tool, you can use the link I have right down here on the screen, or you can check into the description section below. And this tool basically is one that I've actually moved over all of my assets to, basically because it's an only one tool for online marketers, right? So this tool has everything you need, from sales funnels to email marketing to online courses to website builder to affiliate management to marketing automation. Basically everything. Like, I've been everything that you need in order to get started with the online space and scale, all inside of one place. And I love it when I have everything in one place, because I don't have to go and get this from here, get this one from here, get this other one from this place, and it's just so cumbersome to manage. But everything being in one particular space, I can manage every of my marketing assets and my marketing tactics from this very particular space. So in order to get access to this, I'm going to leave the link right down there for you guys in the description, so that you can actually access system and start using it. Make sure you use my link I have right down there. And this is what I do, guys. Basically, all I do in this channel is to share with you guys tips and tricks that would help you grow your online business. And if you're new to this channel, consider hitting the subscribe button right now. Like, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, so that whenever I actually upload any new videos around affiliate marketing, blogging, and making money in the online space, right, you'll be the first person to get notified that yes, Franklin just dropped a video, and you really need to come over and see this video right here on YouTube. So right now, I'll be jumping straight into my laptop screen, where I'm going to be showing you guys, how to use system to build your landing pages for free, and every hook and cranny that you need to understand using system in order to get your landing page done and generate more sales for yourself in the online space. But before we go ahead with that, if you love this video, I want you to drop in the comment section below. Go ahead and drop landing page in the comment section below. Let's trigger the YouTube algorithm so that this video can get to more and more persons who want to build landing pages for their online business. And at the same time, give this video a thumbs up right now, and give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my videos. So guys, without further ado, I'll be jumping straight into my laptop screen. All right guys, so coming over to this particular page here, it's actually the first thing I actually want to do right now is to go ahead and sign up, right? That's how to get into system. And you want to go ahead and get started. And once you're here, you can actually input your email address, and once you do, you can smash on the get started for free button. I've just inputted my email address, and it says here, we've just sent you an email with the login details to access your account, right? So once I have that, I'm going to go over to my email right now. And once I go over to my email, I'll be able to access my account. Yeah, so coming over to my email, you can see here it says, hi, in order to access your system.io account, please click this link. So I'm going to click on this link right now. And once I click on this link, I'm going to be imputing my password. So I'm going to input my password. And once I have done that, I can go ahead and confirm this. And once I confirm, I can click on save. Yeah, so once I click on saved, you can actually, this is the dashboard for system.io. And you can see the option they have here for everything you want to do with your online business. But for this purpose, we want to create landing pages. And I'm going to go over to funnels. And coming over to this particular point, you can go ahead and click on create, right? So once you click on create, you can give this funnel a name. So let me say I'm giving it a name, my books. And once I have given it that name, I can go ahead and select build an audience and smash on the create button. Now, it brings me over to this particular page right here. And coming over to this page, you are going to be seeing several templates. Now, there are several templates here because there are so many of you guys out there that, you don't really want to stress yourself with building a landing page, or you don't really have the design sense, basically, right? So it's just okay for you to start out with a landing page. That's an already pre-designed template that you can use to, build upon, right? So you can actually scroll through all of the landing pages they have here. So look at this one right here. And let me just select this. Yeah, so selecting this, it brings me over to this page where you can see the URL for this particular page you're creating. But let me go ahead and edit this page. I'm going to click on this button right here. And once I click on this button here, you can see here that, okay, they're selling services, right? They're selling services on this particular page. So let's say this is for you, you're selling services, and you can, basically see what this landing page looks like. It's straight up and, straight to the point. And I love the way it is basically. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see all of the elements that System.io has. And you can see here, there's the text element, the media element, the carousel, the forms, and also the social and other elements. So here you can get your text, the header text, the bullet list, and the content box. And for the media, you can add images, you can add videos, you can add audio, and also add carousels. And also for the column layouts, you can add 4 columns, 3 columns, 2 columns, rows, and sections, depending on the type of design you actually want to build in here. So coming over to the form section here, you can add the form inputs or the buttons and also checkboxes. Then for social, you can add Facebook comments, Twitter share buttons, and also surveys, right? And also there are other elements here where you can add countdown, menu, horizontal line, rows, and an FAQ session. So guys, once you have this here, we can actually start editing this particular landing page right now. And you can see here, once we can click on this particular button and all, you can see the URL to this button here. But then we're actually going to be taking it quite slow and step by step. So coming over to dissecting this particular first column here. So first you're going to see that this is a 2-row inside of a column, right? So they actually most likely picked this particular widget here and dropped it in. So let me just drag and drop this inside of this space so you get to see. So this is exactly what was used to build this section here. So here you drag and drop the image, and here you're going to put in the text. Now coming over to text, you can actually see that all they did here was to just drag and drop in text. So let me just say I want to drag and drop in text here. So I'm just going to drag and drop it in. So let me say define your brand, know your business. So let me say this is exactly what I want to use here. And you can actually adjust the font size. So you can see you can adjust the font size and also the height and also even the fonts, right? So let's say we want to do Google fonts, and we can switch the fonts to this. And let me adjust this font size a little more. And you can change the brand color here. You can also add your margin and your padding, right? So basically, guys, if you've actually seen the video where I talked about how you can create a website using WordPress and Elementor, I spoke right there about margin and padding and how it really affects each of your designs, right? Where I said margin is the space outside of the element and padding is the space inside of the element. You can check that video right here up above, or I'm going to leave it right down there for you guys in the description, so that you can also, after this video, you watch that video and learn how to design websites using WordPress and Elementor too. So you can see this have been created. Let me delete this other one right here. So let's use the one we just added in. And once I have this, scrolling over, you can add your padding and your margin. And at the same time, you can also add a time you want before the item is displayed after the page load. Right, so this is basically the element we added in here, and you can also add text, right? You can add the text, so you can see text here. This is the text widget. You can just drag it and drop it in. So one thing I actually love about this is the fact that you can drag and drop in things, and this is basically going to help if you're a beginner, if you're a complete beginner in creating websites, but you need a landing page for your business. You need a landing page to sell your product and service, right? And because you need these things, it is so quite important that you master how to do it yourself. And trust me, you cannot keep on going ahead to pay somebody to just build landing pages for you, because then in the end you might actually be in need of several landing pages, and paying for all of these landing pages might really hurt you financially. But if you have the budget, you can go ahead and do that. But that's why I have this video right now to walk you through all of this. So this right here is a button. You can see here that all you needed to do was just to drag and drop in the button. So this is the button here. So you can just drag and drop this button inside. And once you drag and drop it in, you can change. You can see action when the button is clicked. You want it to open the URL, right? So let's say for this URL, we'll put something like https google.com, right? let's say we use google.com for this URL. And scrolling down, you can see whether you can choose whether you want it to be fluid or you want it to be full width. And you can see that was full width. And at the same time, I can say book 30 minutes consultation with me, right? So I've been able to add that, and I can make adjustments to the font size, and also make an adjustment to the font size. I can also, try as much as possible to add some borders, right? I can add some borders all around this particular, form, or rather this particular button. And once I've added that, I can actually make adjustments to the border from this particular section. And scrolling right up, you can see the corner sizes, and you can still, make changes to these corner sizes, right? Let's make it 26, 26, and also 26 and 26 too. So let me just type that in, 26. Perfect. So once you've been able to add that, you can see that, all of the corner sizes, it's now, more of like it's curved. And the next thing I actually want to do right now is let me delete the layers. So this is we editing, what the template they have to our template. So for this particular image, this is the logo, and for this one here, all you need to do is just upload your own logo basically. So let me just upload the picture I have on my laptop and pick up one that might fit. So okay, so let me just use this one here. Okay, it says file not supported, so let me pick another one. I hope this one is supported. Okay, yeah. So it System.io supports JPEG, MPEG, and also PNG files. So I'm going to insert this right now. So you can see I've been able to insert this image, but the image is too large, right? So I'm going to reduce the image to a logo size. And once I have done that, I can add some margin to the bottom so that there is space at the bottom. And at the same time, I can also add some margin to the left. So you can see what we just did right here. We've been able to make adjustments here. And let me show you what this page looks like when it is in full. So you can see what the page looks like. And at the same time, scrolling down, you can see other features. Now, all of these things are basically you picking up each of these elements widgets here and dragging it into this particular space, right? So coming over to this section, you can see the header text here. You can see the text here, and also these are 4 columns. Now this is exactly what they picked here. They picked and dragged in 4 columns. So you can see the 4 columns, and once you added the 4 columns, you can just drag and drop in an image, and you can select your image. And once you drag that in, for instance, you can also drag in a text underneath, right? So let me go ahead and drag in the text underneath. Dragging a text. So this is basically, so you can see we've been able to achieve what they did right here. So you can actually change your image and also add your own text, and you can replicate it for these other 4 spaces that are here for you. And coming down here, you just add this other section, and you add your text and also build your button. So for this button too, let's say we add an open URL, and the URL is we used Google the first time, so let's use Google again. Yep, so we've been able to achieve this, and once I'm done, I'll just go ahead and smash on save. So this is basically what this page looks like. We've been able to use a template. All right, and I can actually preview my page. Let me go ahead and preview my page right now and show you what it looks like. So beautiful. This is basically what my page looks like at the moment. And you can see scrolling down. And when anybody clicks on this button, it's going to redirect you. So by clicking on the button, it's going to basically redirect you to another website. So you can see here, it has redirected me to Google, right? And the link we put there was google.com, right? Yeah, so this is it basically, guys. And coming over to this other section here, you can also check through every other element they have here, right? The basic beauty of using this particular drag and drop page builder is that you don't have to really stress when you're creating pages, right? You just have to figure out what widget you need and drop it in the right section. And once you've done that, you can go ahead, and finish up your design. So once you have been able to round up with your design here, another thing I want to show you guys right now is how to use forms. So let's take, for instance, we want to use a form at a particular section. So let's say instead of this being here, I want to add a form, right? So this is a form, and right now what I'm just basically going to do, I'm going to go over to the form section, and here this is a form input, I'm going to drop it in. This is another form input. I'm going to drop another one in, and then I'm going to also drop the button right underneath. Let me take this up a little. Yes. So this is where we are imputing a form. But then once you actually plug in a form, you have to make sure that you set the type of the form you want. So for this first form here, I want to select, it should be their first name. For this one, I want them to impute their email address. So for this one, I want them to input their email address. So input your email address here. And for the button, let me make the button, the same width as, so this is the button option. So for the button, I say open URL, and I'm going to impute google.com here. So let me impute that. So this is more like a text, URL we are using. And I'll say open in a new window. And instead of the button width being free, I'll say make it full width, so that it's going to be the same length like the form is. All right. So once I have this done, right, then the button is actually good to go. And instead of saying click here, I will say book consultation. Oh, okay. Let me come over here and say book consultation now. Ching, ching. Right? Yeah, so I can also adjust my font size or reduce it. And at the same time, make the color changes to what I want, right? I can make it darker and add some padding and switch the corner sizes if you don't like the corner size. And this is it basically. This is everything that you actually need to do when you're creating your form. Now, size the form. Now you have other options, a lot of other options that you can actually add in here. All right. At the same time, you can add the countdown timer to the form. So let's take, for instance, this is going to be for a limited time. And I want to add a countdown timer. So let's say it's going to end on July 3rd. And let's increase the fonts first. And at the same time, increase the size so that it's bigger. So coming down here, I want to change the font color of the time to white so that it's more visible because we have a darker background. And once I've done that, basically, I am going to go ahead and click on save. Now, once you have clicked on save, this is for you to save. And anybody visiting the desktop of this particular link would have to see this. But then what about the mobile? So I'm going to go over to mobile and show you guys how to make this responsive on mobile too. So scrolling down, you can see the way this particular images are, and this other guy here can be reduced, right? You can reduce this other image. It's on mobile right now, and you can make adjustments. And at the same time, give it a top margin. And once you give it a top margin, it's sitting properly better here, and you can leave this image of the lady is still fine. And at the same time, I'm coming down, the space between the text and this, wow, this is the header text, and we need to increase it. Like, we need to increase the font size. Like, this is what people should see, right? So this is beautiful. And once you've been able to add that, you can actually, make, okay. So you can make it bold. So let's say we want to make it bolder. Yes, bolden this up. And this is the subtext. But this is the button, and the space between the button and the text is just, they are too close. So let me add some margin to the top, right? So you can see, and also some margin to the bottom so that there's space at the bottom too. So you can see the way we've been able to place this right now. And scrolling down, still scrolling down, you can see how this other one forms shape, and this one is laying properly. And at the same time, our form is still sitting pretty. Let me give this form a little space so that we know that yes, it's sitting properly and perfect right here. Give it some bottom, and still scrolling down, I would also need to give this final text some bottom margin. So yes, so we've been able to design this for mobile, and it is sitting very mobile responsive. So once you've done, you click on save changes, and once you click on save changes, you can actually preview your landing page. This is the landing page we just built right now. And scrolling down, you can see what we just did, and you can see the countdown timer is already counting, right? It's 9 days from now. So for this, I'm going to say my first name is Frank, and my email address, I'm going to input my email address. And once I've done that, I can click on book consultation now. So once I click on book consultation now, it brings me over to Google, right? So this is basically what we have just built. And you can actually build the landing pages, like I said earlier, for you to sell specifically a product or service you are selling, right? And this is also in line with, the video I actually made right back, where I shared with you guys how I made over 300K, with information products, selling ebooks in the online space. And you can see that video right now showing on the screen, or you can check the description to watch that particular video. And, creating a landing page actually helped me to create that particular bridge page that I need, to collect data. Then I can redirect my audience to go ahead and make payments for that particular book that I'm currently using. Right? So basically, I also have actually created a program where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to start making money from selling your knowledge, right? Because one thing is, a whole lot of us out there, we have, so much knowledge, but we don't know how to package this knowledge and sell it. And this is exactly what you're going to be learning in my program. And this program is going to cost you less than $50, right? And jumping on this particular program, you are going to see how I was able to make over ₦1 million in the past 30 days just from selling information products. So you're going to learn how to build your information products, how to package it, how to validate it, how to drive traffic to your products, and how to generate a lot of sales for yourself. So with this, you can actually start up a side hustle online that can, make you up to 6 figures on a monthly basis, right? With information product marketing. And if you really want to be part of the next set of students I'm going to be taking for the Information Product Millionaire Masterclass, then you can actually go ahead right down there and see, the link I have right down there to, where you can actually make payments for this particular program and you get access to this, right? So this is me mentoring you, showing you everything that you actually need to get started with, right? So it's not going to be just a course where you get pre-recorded videos. We are going to stay one-on-one in a class where I get to show you everything you need to do and how to make money online fast, right? So go ahead and use the link I have right down there. And, coming over to our landing page here, this is the preview. So I'm going to go back. And once you have done this, you can go ahead and exit this particular page. Now, this is the URL for this particular, landing page, and you can just copy it by clicking here. But at the same time, guys, let's take, for instance, that is not the landing page you want to use. So let's create another one, right? So let me give it a random name and click on create. Now, the thing is, you come in here and you're going to see several landing pages for you, right? There are several landing pages that you can use. And scrolling down to the very bottom, you can actually get access to this blank page. Now, this blank page actually, gives you a blank page to start building. So if you're an existing designer or, you already have the eye for design, you can actually use this particular blank page and build what you have in your head into a blank page, basically using the widgets that System.io has. But for me and for so many other people there, I'm just going to start up with the template and build from the template. So let me just pick up another template here. So let me select this one. So, wow, okay. So I'm here, it's generated a URL for me, and I can click on edit page. Now, once I've clicked on that, you can actually, wow, this landing page looks beautiful already. Yeah, so it says here, start designing your dream career. And during our 30 minutes call, we uncover your boldest dreams and biggest barriers and determine whether you're a good fit to work together. Book a time with me. So this is if you actually want people to book a time with you, and you can actually get to put your info right here and a little about you, and scrolling down you can put your call to action button, right? So there are several templates here, and all you need to do is to pick one that really fits what you want to achieve and fly with it. Make adjustments, change the colors, add your own images and text, and you are good to go, right? So if you actually love this video to this very point, go ahead and comment, drop in the comment section. Just tell me, yes, I love this video. Just go ahead and drop it down there. Yes, I love this video. I want to see that you love this video and you want me to make more videos like this one on my channel. Right? So like I was saying, you guys making changes, you can see all of the changes you can actually make here. Adding in every of the info you need to add right on this particular page. And once you are done, you can also go ahead and design for mobile. Make sure you do not forget to design for mobile because this is very important. Most of your visitors are going to be coming via mobile, right? So make sure you design it for mobile and you make it super responsive on mobile. And once you have done that, you can click on Save Changes. And once you click on Save Changes, you can also view your design. You can preview the design you have created right here. And once you preview your design, you can go ahead and exit the page. Okay, so this is a preview. It's just loaded up, so you can actually see the preview of the design you just did. Right, and once you have done this, you can go ahead and you can copy the link right here. And once you copy the link, let me open an incognito tab and show you. Yes, so let me paste it in. This is exactly what you are going to use So this is exactly what you're going to use to run your ad. So if you're driving your traffic from Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube and all, this is the link you're going to drive them to. And it's so very, very important that you are aware of this particular link and you use this to drive traffic to this particular landing page. And you get super results. This is how you make more sales, right? Creating focus pages gives you more sales because you have targeted traffic going to a page that is specific, right? Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I am really so glad that you've been here to this very point, and I'm sure you got value from this one. And if you did, yes, tell me, yes, I love this video. Drop it down there in the comment section. Say, I love this video in the comment section. Let me know you love this video. And at the same time, I am sure that you've been able to master the process on how to use system to build your landing page for your online business. With this, you can begin to generate more sales for yourself and get more results in your business, right? So this is actually one of many other videos I have already in stock for you. In order for you to see all of these videos I have in stock for you, you must have actually drop a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to this channel and smashing the bell icon so that whenever I upload new videos like this one, YouTube gets to notify you that, oh, Franklin has uploaded a new video and you really need to see this. So this I'm basically going to see in my next video where I'll be sharing you more tips on how to make money in the online space. Peace.